What's happening, Facebook land? Hey, it is Lance. Well, what happened? What's happening, Facebook land? Welcome to the live. We're here in the BJJ Business and Martial Art Marketing group, and welcome. Yeah, so I wanted to quickly, talk about a couple different types of school owners, right? So basically, what I found, and we've worked with hundreds of school owners at this time, or by this time. And so what we found is, there's really two types of school owners, right? In martial arts and jiu-jitsu. Basically, they're the ones that really will take full kind of ownership of their success. And then there's ones that, expect success to come without kind of putting in effort, right? So there's kind of a strategy or an idea that, hey, I can get a whole bunch of results without having to do any of the work. And then there's the guys that are like, man, I'm willing to do the work. I'm willing to take the excuses out of the way. I'm ready to kind of align myself with a certain system or a certain pattern, and then use that kind of knowledge to, again, not lay blame, not be able to get results, but really kind of dig into like, hey, I'm gonna go all in on this thing. I'm gonna actually burn the boats. I'm gonna do the work, and it's gonna be on me to actually be able to sell people, talk to people, message people correctly, all of those things, right? So, I take a guy like Jason Beber. He's one of our Academy Kings. He came in. He did not have a lot of business knowledge, but he was willing to put the work in. He was willing to, put the effort in, learn the processes, learn the sales. He was a one-man show. He was doing everything by himself, running his ads, doing all the lead nurture, everything, right? And he never was one that would put an excuse in the way. It would always be like, man, I didn't do that right, or I didn't read that correctly, or I didn't have that kind of knowledge, and I need to work more on those kinds of skill sets. But he always showed up. He always put the time in. He followed through on all the strategies that got laid out for him. And he's a perfect example of someone that in a very short amount of time, he was able to double his results. He came in, I think it was like 4 or 5 thousand a month. Within 4 months, he was at like 15,000 a month, something like that. But again, Jason was the kind of guy that was like, I'm going to do the work. I'm going to learn the systems. I'm going to learn the stuff. And I'm going to be able to do the things that need to be done in order to do that. I'm not going to lay blame on anybody else, because I know at the end of the day, it's me, right? It's Jocko Willing, extreme ownership. Those kind of guys are always going to win in business, in life, in martial arts, in anything. All right. They take ownership of it. They persevere when there is problems or issues. They figure out. They have a willingness to really learn and adjust to whatever those kind of problems are, or issues that they're kind of facing. They embrace kind of coaching, right? Like, we want people that are coachable, because we have to be coachable not only in our own business but in our own life, right? We've got to be able to take criticism. We got to be able to take the ideas that maybe we didn't think of, but we can put into our business or our life or our mindset or our training, right? Now, the other type of owner, and we see these guys a lot of times. Most of the time, they don't actually even sign up with a program or do anything, because um, they are the ones that are always kind of the idea of like blaming others for all of their stuff. It's always their students' fault, their staff's fault, Facebook land's fault, Instagram's fault. The bank's fault. That's why I got charged, a fee for whatever, because the bank did something wrong. These guys that are never willing to take responsibility for themselves and for their efforts, they always want to kind of push the blame, right? There's a one comes at the top of my head that we recently worked with, right? And we'll call him Turd. But Turd wanted to, we'll do that so that we don't hurt anybody's feelings. But Turd wanted to grow a school. He wanted all these things. But when it came down to it, it was always like, oh, the leads are this, the show ups are this, the sales are this, the program is this, the clients are this, my area that, all of the thousands of reasons why things can't work, instead of just doing the work, learning the system, learning the program, following the thing, right? there was always an excuse, and it was always somebody else that was the problem. He didn't follow through with any of the systems, and constantly wanted to kind of blame everything else, right? There was a lack of accountability, right? These type of school owners, the ones that are really more excuse driven, they're always going to be blaming, right? And I'm sure even in your business, you probably have some students this way, right? They lost the tournament because you didn't show them the leg lock defense, or you didn't do this, or you didn't do that. Not to mention, like, they didn't go down and wait to the correct division. They didn't do the things that they needed to do on their end to get the results. So a lack of accountability, there's like a resistance to change, right? Like, oh no, I can't have a different offer, I can't do a different sales process, my staff won't get on board, my area won't do that, like all of the different kinds of things. But when it comes down to it, they're not following the system. They're texting or emailing information that they shouldn't be, or saying things that they shouldn't be, all of these things, right? There's always got to be an ownership in the things that we're doing, right? And at Academy Kings, we always call it like chopping the wood. Like, you got to chop the wood. You got to do the boring stuff every day. If you do those boring things, you're going to have success. Like, the millionaires, the billionaires, the trillionaires, all of these guys got there through basic hard work, chopping the wood, doing the things that just got success, and you just keep doing them over and over. What a lot of people like to do is change things up, tweak things, adjust things, all of that. And it's like, no, just keep doing the boring stuff that works time in, time out. And if you can get good at doing those boring things over and over and over and over and over again without changing it, you will have success. If you follow a system, go all in on that system. If you're going to invest into a program, or to coaching, or into an ad service, or any of the things, right? Go all in. Like, don't do it half-ass. If you do it half-ass, you're going to get half-ass results, right? So again, just wanted to kind of bring a little attention. I was thinking about that today, and I wanted to kind of, from the coaching aspect, like, you want to be the guy that's hardworking, that's taking accountability for themselves. Even as school owners, we want those kinds of students. We want the kinds of students that are willing to put the work in, that are willing to do the effort, that are willing to take the feedback. You don't want the guy that's always like, well, why should I do that? Why should I do that? I don't think that's going to work, right? Those are not the people that we want as ideal clients. We want people that are really going to take ownership in the program, take ownership in their piece of the program, and then get the work done so that they can see the results. So kind of wrapping it up. I didn't have much time. I just wanted to jump on real quick, say hello, see how everyone in Facebook land was doing. But again, just really kind of the idea, come from that responsibility, right? Take responsibility for your own actions. Take responsibility for the things and the results that you get. If you do that, you will see better results in your life, in your business, in your family, all of the areas of your life. Put in consistent effort and consistent work. Learn the stuff, train the stuff, drill the stuff, all of those things, so that you can keep getting better at the things that you're not good at. If you find out that you suck at something, don't give up, right? You just got to keep pushing forward. Really, like, in the end, success is not about luck, right? It's about taking action, it's about working hard, and it's about following kind of proven systems that are going to get you the results that you're looking for. So when we think about the two different types of owners that there are, which one are you, right? Which type of school owner are you going to be? Are you going to be the guy that's always excuse driven, giving all the reasons why things don't work, or why they can't have success, or how bad their life is? Or are you going to be that guy like Jason that's going to go all in, do the effort, do the work, get success, and double down on that success? So, hey, there's lots of resources inside of this Facebook group right here. Up in wherever it is in the video section or media section, we've got a ton of content in there that's really, really specific to growing your school, growing your business. So jump in there, watch those videos, dig into those trainings, and start to implement some of those trainings inside of your business. Hope that helps. Hope you guys have a great week. It is 2 for Tuesday. Just kidding. It is Tuesday, though, and I'm about to take my daughter to lacrosse. So I just wanted to make a quick video, say hello, see how you're doing, and hope you're having success. If you're having some success, drop it in the chat. Let us know how you're doing. Let us know that you're having some success with your business. And if you need any help, go ahead and put coach in the comments and we will get you on a call with one of our coaches. But like I said, there's tons of content in this group, so please make sure you are digging into that content right away. All right, have a good one, and we will talk to you soon. Bye.